Well, you know, it's a clear racial divide, as you'll find in any racially charged grand jury decision. Blacks overwhelmingly said it was not fair. Whites just as overwhelmingly convinced that it was plenty fair. Both hearing the exact same decision and the official review of the exact same evidence. So what makes people act out almost as if none of that happened or none of that mattered? The psychotherapist, Dr. Robi Ludwig, a favorite of ours here, because she kind of steps back and makes sense of the senseless. Why do we do this? What's our predisposition?
There's something called confirmation bias, and we all have it. It's part of the human condition where we have our own ideas about things based on our experience. And even when we are presented with other facts,
right,
it's still hard for us to overcome our own ideas. And we seek out people that confirm our ideas, and this can be as true for individuals as it is for groups. So it's very hard for people to get out of their own biases.
You know, though, I think, though, it applies. Charles Payne was telling me how difficult it is for him. He has many African-American friends and all, many people he grew up with in Harlem. He says he runs into that all the time. The Uncle Tom rap. It's very hard for an African-American conservative to break through. Just as it is, I have many investment banker friends of mine on Wall Street who many of whom support Barack Obama, love Barack Obama, and they say it's very tough to break through with that crowd. Each hard and fast to their views and their respective stereotypes. What do you make of that?
We like to think we're right. We're very attached to our own idea of our worldview and that it makes sense. And so when someone presents a different idea that is different in a way that gets us to rethink how the world works, it's unsettling. And we don't like to go there. So there's a status quo bias that we have. We don't like things to change.
Is it that people never say they're wrong? Now, you do a lot of marriage counseling to help fighting couples, and I think you were telling me, I don't want to give away secrets,
right.
Rarely can it succeed because each side is so sure they're right.
Right, and the truth of the matter is sometimes there are two rights, and things are not as black and white as we like to think that they are. Ideas and situations and results are very complex, and it would be nice if we could see people and groups searching for the truth, but there are in some cases many different truths, and that's what makes it so complicated, especially when it's about a very heated issue, and especially when it's a racial issue. So how do you guide people in this, just to keep the peace and to keep the calm? How do you guide people in Ferguson, those who have strong opinions of Ferguson? What do you do? Well, everybody's entitled to their reaction and their emotions. You just need to channel it in a productive way. So if you want your voice to be heard, find a way to make a change so that it can mean something, because all this rioting will die down. And then we'll be left with the very same problem that triggered this issue. Yeah. So let's get to the symptom and work together as a community so it can be resolved.
I always think my staff gets tired of my hearing him quoting John Kennedy's famous line, "We all breathe the same air."
Exactly.
Let's at least
maybe
try
there are
to be on the
two
same
rights.
page.
Let's figure out a solution.
You're right. Doctor,
I'm always
good seeing
right.
you. You are.
Isn't that funny?
And you were great.
And I talk about confirmation bias.
There we go.